everybody, it's Eileen. You know, your favorite Eileen's Cooking in the Kitchen again. Right, guys, I've all thought, where am I? I'm here. Okay, and I know it's in the middle of the summer. And one of the things, my favorite things about summer, it's watermelon. Okay, so I just learned this really great trick of how to properly cut a watermelon. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do it. My house is always cold. That's why I have a sweater on. Okay, so here's number one. When you go to pick a watermelon, how do you know? The uglier the better, as the saying goes. See how this is like flat and it has lots of stripes on it? That means it's really going to be juicy. Here's the other thing. If you pick up two watermelons that are basically the same size, the one that feels the heavier is going to be the riper one and the one with the most juice. But here was the great trick. Okay, so one of the tricks, I learned this a long time ago. I just lost my rubber band, but this is what you do. I have to grab a new one. Let's do this one. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's what you do. Put a rubber band around your watermelon. Okay, my rubber bands are all breaking. But anyway, so you put a rubber band, and then you can evenly, then you know. So I'm going to use my serrated, some people would call this the bread knife, but listen, it's 10 inches. It cuts perfect, okay? And it's our 4 stainless steel one. And I'm using my cutting board, right? And the one I chose is the one that has, it's got the grips on the side, but it has this ring that goes around it. Reason being is all the juice is going to collect here, and then if I don't want that, it's flat on the other side and throw it in. Okay, so here's the thing. If you're not going to cut up your entire watermelon, okay, grab one of our stretch, they come in 3 sets. There's a small, a medium, and a large. They fit and they're rectangle ones too. Okay, so you can use these either on our bowls, you can raise it. Okay, but look at this. Instead of ceramic and turning it upside down and then the plate takes way too much room and then the juice runs out of your watermelon. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to put this on it. Now it's covered, and I'm going to put half of it back in my refrigerator. Okay, so here's what I learned. Oh, make sure you always wash your fruit and vegetables. Always, before you start cutting them, even if you're only going to cut all the rind out, because they're stored on the outside, and then if you're cutting with your knife, okay, so here's what you do. Take your knife, and you slide it down. Can you guys see this? I hope so. Okay, so I'm just cutting the rind all the way around my watermelon, okay? I've never tried this before. But I decided that, you know, if I was going to learn how to do this, I might as well teach you guys how to do it. So, let me see if you guys can see here. Okay, now pull me back a little bit. Okay, so we're going to cut the rind off. And this one, I'm so excited because there's hardly no seeds in it. Have any of you guys ever tried, I'm going to cut the bottom of this off. Don't need that. I do have a trash can on the other side of me that you can't see that I'm throwing these rinds. I'm actually not throwing them on the floor. Remember doing a cooking show? Oh, hey, by the way, any one of you guys who lives near me, guess what? I'm back to doing cooking shows live again. So if you have been missing me coming to visit and cook with you guys, I am so ready to come and cook with everybody. So I'm just getting the rind out. Okay, so here's one of the things I have made that I really like. One of the reasons I'm cutting this is because I'm having watermelon for lunch. And then I'm having, so I decided to cut my watermelon up. But here's the cool thing. Have you guys ever tried watermelon and then with feta cheese? It's so good because you get the salty of the feta cheese and the juiciness and the sweetness of the watermelon. Okay, now watch this. You cut, so I'm just holding, right, and I'm using my 8-inch serrated knife. So now I have slices. Okay, and then we're going to turn it, and then we're going to cut it this way. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this here. I'm going to cut this in half. I'm going to take this like in half. Okay, let's just put it this way. YouTube went a little bit better than what I was doing, but that's okay. because, you know, it's my first time. Okay, then now I've got a bunch of sticks. Okay, so what was supposed to happen, so we'll try this one. I think what I should have did was only cut like half of it at a time, right? And then look at this. Now, when I cut through this, look at this. How it's all cut. Now, for any of you who have our, this is our cello spinner, okay? It's in the outlet. I'm not sure how many are still left in the outlet, but it was. This is like one of my favorite ways. This is how I store my watermelon, because I put my, and you could do this if you had another bowl, but you want to have a colander inside too. And the reason is so that way, when you go to put your watermelon in your colander or your bowl here, and if you put a colander inside, then you're not going to end up having all of your watermelon sitting in the juices. So it's not all sitting in the juices. Then the good thing about that is it's just going to stay fresh. It's not going to get slimy, right? So had I cut this in half, we all know this would have worked better. And then I could have made it. But you know, the other nice thing is that, I mean, I just can't get over, you guys. This is like such a great deal, right? This works so quick. I can't get over this. So, you guys have to let me know if anyone else ever tried this. Hey, when you watch it, tell me favorite way. So, when you eat watermelon, do you eat your watermelon with or without salt? Because I know that's kind of like you're either a salt lover on your watermelon or you're not, right? But look at this. Okay? And done. And then my leftover watermelon has its silicone lid, and it's off to the refrigerator for it. Mmm! This is a good watermelon. Have a great day, everybody.